What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this series that I still don't have a great name for. But it is an Elden Ring guided playthrough. We are playing through the game using FightinCowboy's Elden Ring Platinum Guide and evaluating it as we go. Now, last episode we ended on kind of a weird note because I did not remember where to go because in my notes I actually skipped a line. So we weren't supposed to fight the NPC invader yet that we did, but that's okay. So what I forgot to note is we should be going to Stormhill Shack. So that was where we should have warped to after getting the Bloodhound's Fang weapon, which I will show you because I didn't do that in the last episode either. So the Bloodhound's Fang is a very, very cool curved greatsword. It also has a bleed buildup, which is very, very cool. But we need 18 strength and 17 dex to use it. We currently do not have that much. We need to level both of those up by 4 in order to be able to wield this weapon with one hand effectively. And I like to use this one-handed with a 100% physical resistance shield. So that you can get those guard counters really nice. So we're going to be continuing our getting dressed part of this, and then hopefully by the end of this episode we will be ready to actually start gameplay next episode. At most we have this one and one more to get through though. So we're going to head up to where this finger reader crone is. This is the bridge that I should have been trying to get to earlier. We're just going to run past these dudes. Go this way. Just cut through the forest here. And we're at nighttime, so that we've got all these bats. You can kill them if you wish. They will chase you for a bit, but hopefully not too long. The finger reader crones are interesting. They give you kind of cryptic prophecies and such. We're going to grab our item here. Be very careful. Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook. Those give you crafting recipes. And then we're going to drop down to the west. And then we're going to climb up to the southwest. Well, we're going to grab that scarab. That was what we were looking for earlier, and that's why I couldn't find it, is because I was in the wrong place. So try not to let it fall off the edge. If the scarab... Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh, no! Alright. So if that ever happens, the easiest thing to do is just quit your game, and then load it right back up and try again. It's just fastest. For me, it's even faster than warping to a grace site and coming back, because you could be really far away from a grace. So instead, and look, we're right here, and we can chase it uphill, so that doesn't happen again. If you do a strong enough hit the first time, the scarab, you can actually stun the scarab, and it won't be an issue. But obviously, we did not do that the first time. So, we're going to climb back up, and we're going to head southwest/west once we get up to the top here. Okay, here is where our lantern will actually come in very handy. So if you go over here, we can equip the lantern, and that way you don't waste a consumable item slot for it. And look how bright it is now. We can see. That's so nice. Okay. Follow route. I like to sing to myself, so if that annoys you, I apologize in advance. We just kind of keep following this trail Up and up and up. Run past the wolves. Again, anything we encounter, you can kill them along the way if you'd like, but you don't have to. I'm just leaving them alone so that we can get where we need to go and we can get to the meat of this game a little faster, hopefully. And we just keep following the path until we get to this grace. Actually, we'll grab this. So this is Crystal Bud. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but I'm sure they're important. Okay, we touch the grace. And then we head south to this church down here, where there is an NPC to talk to. The Church of Vows. We'll talk to this fella right here as soon as we grab our items. I think that's all that's in here.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then
how could you tell?
Could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glenstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, bless you.
It's only 10 runes. Why not?
You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised. Only none of them are particularly great.
If you're a magic person, then you can pick up your some starting sorceries here. I
Apologies, friend.
am not.
I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity.
This guy's very
All
self-deprecating.
right. I can tell you what I know about this place.
Needs a self-help
That should
book.
help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a Glenstone Key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
That's a bummer.
Why not find yourself a Glenstone Key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra Glenstone Key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
All right. Okay. So we got him. So we're going to head west down the road to an encampment. There's a shiny at that encampment. So we're going to go down the road. Yeah. There's our encampment. We're going to just run right in. Once again, you can stop and kill everything here. Don't need to. Just run through, grab your stuff, and continue on. And there's a grace right up here. We'll rest here just to de-aggro. Talk to our merchant. See if we have anything
You were
useful.
surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't
Sounded
ask
creepy.
me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Oh, well, he also sells a lantern, so we could have waited to get it here. That's fine. If you're a magic boy, this is a place to get an okay staff. Not super great, but decent. Level 2 smithing stones, level 1s, a crafting book, crystal dart, spellproof dried liver, and a shatter shard arrow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll pick it up. Why not? You can also pick up, if you didn't start with one, you can pick up a kite shield, which I believe has 100% physical damage negation. Yes, it does. So, that's fun. We're going to pass a little bit of time, because, do we need to? Yeah, we're getting ready to go into the swamps. The swamps are dangerous. They just are. So, we're going to go up here to where this map fragment is. I'm going to grab that. So that is north. And if we go northwest first, we should come across a grace site as well. So that if you have trouble in this area, you can just come right back to the grace site. Grace site is a little bit harder to find, unfortunately, because of all of the mist. There it is. Definitely want the grace. Because what we're going to have to do is actually lure those enemies away from the map fragment just long enough for us to grab it. We also can grab this Glenstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Alright, here we go. So some of these dudes will fling magic at you. And if more than one of them hits you, it will probably knock you off of your horse. So that's unpleasant. So just try to, dodge out of the way a little bit, grab it, and then run. Run back to your grace. This is one of the more dangerous parts of the of this setup. So just be careful. Well, I ran right past the grace. There it is. They just blend into the background for me. That happens a lot to me. Okay. So we rest at the grace, and then we go northwest to a teleporter. All right, northwest to a teleporter. There are plenty of teleporters in this world, and they all take you different places. This one is going to take us somewhere very fun. Now, this guy will summon a larger thing, but as long as you get to this, you cannot be hurt while you're interacting with it. You should be able to get through it without an issue. All right, so this is what the sorcerer dude was talking about just a minute ago. The Glenstone Key is what is needed to get through here. So we'll grab the grace. And we'll also grab the clue for the key that he talked about. And if you try to interact with this, it doesn't allow you to pass through. And we're just gonna run down to the right. And the reason we're running to the right is just to avoid most of the enemies here. Grab the wooden shield there. It's just pretty. There's really nothing special about it. Keep going to the right. Grab some herbs along the way. And then we're going to go across the bridge. But we're not going to go all the way. There's another one of those finger reader crones. Again, it doesn't really do anything for us just yet, but she will. So what we're going to do is we're going to run and jump. Don't jump off the very end of the bridge. You will fall and die. It is too high. So you have to jump on a rooftop and then down. So down the ramp, stay to the side, across the bridge, jump off the side of the bridge to the roof, grab the seed that's down there. should be able to see the seed from up on top of the bridge. So we'll grab that. A little golden seed for us. And then southeast to a map fragment and grace. So right down here. I like to mark them just to be on the safe side, but they're pretty easy to spot. And these little dudes over here, well, you can't see them now, but you'll see some of them walking through the mist. They cartwheel, which is kind of fun and interesting, but can be quite deadly because they like to gang up on you. But the biggest offender in these swamps are the shrimp, or the lobsters. I kept calling them shrimp for the longest time, but they're lobsters. Okay. And then from here, we go to... we just go north to Gazebo. And... yeah, to a Gazebo Teleporter. And there's a scarab along the way. And then that scarab is going to be like... right around here, I believe. Nope. Nope. Oh. I think I just didn't go far enough. Well, I thought it was over here. Oh well. We'll find it. Going north to this Gazebo Teleporter. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, this is not the Gazebo Teleporter. That's just where we get a smithing stone. I don't think I've run past it. But maybe I did. Wow, I'm really good at that. I'm very good at just running straight past objectives. Okay, yeah, we want to run from these flowers. They will mess you up. Okay. So we're just gonna run right back south. And we'll consult the map once we're out of immediate danger. This might be our teleporter. Nope. Wow. I have no idea where it's at, do I? Sure don't. I probably wrote the wrong direction down on my my notes again. Okay. We'll talk to, or we will grab this item here. That's magic grease. Pretty neat. Who? Shoot. Oh, it's the flowers. Okay. So, jump off side of the bridge, grab seed, southeast to map fragment and grace, north to Gazebo Teleporter. So we'll go back to here. Oh, sorry, my dogs are barking a little bit. Okay. North to Gazebo Teleporter. There's also an NPC somewhere around here that is lamenting his... oh, there he is. Okay, so now we're going the right direction. So, yeah. My apologies. So we'll talk to him real quick.
Hello, friend.
Oh, gosh. That was rude. We were talking. See that blood proc, though? Oh, it's so strong. So nice.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow Tarnished.
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Sure.
They laid hands upon the tale of
Okay. So Dialos is out for blood. Now. So we know that that's not where our gazebo lies. Perhaps it's a little more northeast. Oh. Here. I still don't see the, scarab that I was looking for. I'm going to try just, like, listen for it. Here. Nope. Doesn't seem to be around here. That's fine. We will grab it some other time. It is... The scarabs are good for the Ashes of War, but they're not necessary. So... And honestly, I don't know if any of them, like, their locations were changed with the updates. I have no idea. But here we teleport right to a map fragment. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Wasn't that wonderful? So we get teleported. And there's a grace, which is right over here to the southwest. Go ahead and rest just to heal completely back up. Okay. I just wanted to see what the lantern looked like in the light. It looks neat. Okay. So we're going to go north along the road through these ruins. These are the King's Realm ruins, I believe. Yep. Just going to go straight through them. Just run as fast as you can. And then you see this very obvious looking arch. Smack it. It's a hidden doorway. Woo! And we're going to, again, rest at the grace. De-aggro. We're going to talk to that big fella.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are Tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
So E.G. sells an infinite supply of Somber smithing stones levels 1 and 2, and he's also where we get levels 3 and 4 if you don't find them out in the world. So that's very cool.
Oh,
Please take care.
There. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm.
Well, it's good to know.
I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work.
I believe that. All right. So we go back through the ruins. We've got our map. Back through the ruins. And we'll drop down the cliffs on the eastern side. Okay. Try not to die while doing so. There we go. That's safe jump. Safe jump. Okay. Here we are. Just going to kind of hang out for a second. And then we're going to go east to the Broken Bridge for a Somber smithing stone +3. Running through, run through, avoid the giant crab. Oh, that's not the item that we were trying to get. That was soporific grease. I don't know what that is. Don't know what it does. Oh boy. So this is different. So we'll continue east. Yeah, that's the broken bridge. But it did not have the item that I was trying to grab. So that might be something that they patched. Might be something that they just changed up. I don't know. We'll like just kind of run around a little bit just to see if maybe they just moved it. Is that crab stuck? Oh no, okay. I thought the crab was stuck in the wall. I was going to take advantage of that. Fighting dirty. Yep, I don't see it anywhere, so I'm guessing that it got changed somehow. But that's okay. So east to Broken Bridge for Somber Stone 3. East, southeast for Grace. Oh. That is lightning. I feel like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. I'm also wondering if maybe the somber smithing stone is over here. Potentially. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, so. Yeah, that is further than we need to go. Alright. So I do believe that I have once again passed my initial destination. So, yeah, so this is the broken bridge. Let's... Oh, I'm wondering if I have to be up top. That is probably what it is. So, full disclosure, it's been a little while since I watched the walkthrough videos and made my notes. So that is why there are times where I'm just like, okay, I don't know where to go anymore. So I apologize if that is frustrating for anyone watching. But I will try to do a better job in the future of actually, you know, like reviewing the FightinCowboy video before making my own video. That's a lump of flesh. That's neat. Okay. Just grabbing some items while I'm running through. Just trying to find a way to get up top there. I don't see one. I'm not seeing a way up. So follow road, then follow the curves. Okay. So we're actually going to... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I have unnecessary markers on my map right now, but that's okay. Just gonna follow this around. Back to the broken bridge. So I figured out where I went wrong. spooky. We actually just have to run past this, and look at that. There's our Somber Stone. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we got our Somber Stone, and now it's essentially like south, and then a little bit of southeast to get to our next grace site. And this will be good for our magic people. Woo! Go a little bit to the left. And there should be a grace pretty near here. Oop. Oh, that is not a grace. Those are enemies. Yeah, we're going pretty far down here. I still can't open my map yet. There we go. All right, we can remove this. We can remove this. So we're actually headed like into this this area. It's like foresty, swampy area. I'm gonna run past these guys. Yeah. Well, there it is. I was just about to say, don't tell me I messed up again. Okay. We're going to rest right here. And then we're going to head... we're going to actually follow this road as we go towards the Church of Vows, which is right up here, I do believe. But we got to follow the road in order to do that. So we've got to go almost directly east up the hill, grabbing materials along the way, because we are headed to meet the best boy, the goodest lad. And I hope that you will agree with me. Run past the fire spooks. They're very mean. So you can see that big church up there on the top of the hill. That's where we're headed. Those guys are no fun. At least I'm pretty sure that's the... No, that is actually not the church. That is a church. But it's not the church that we're going to just yet. We can go to that one later. We're headed to a different one. For now. Just follow this as it curves around. Come on. There we go. Just kind of... I'm taking this route to just avoid the soldiers. I don't want to have to deal with them. Grab our grace. And then we can talk to the goodest boy, the Tortoise Pope. Look at him, isn't he glorious? Oh, he's so good. Look at this big man.
Aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Miriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows? Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Earth Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Earth Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria. Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you.
I love him so
Unless
much.
perhaps you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
So we'll learn a
You wish to
bit
know
more about
of
Radagon.
Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Earth Tree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Mysteries abound.
You wish to know more of Lady Renala. She is queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radagon left her, and then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
Okay. So that's all we need to know about them right now. I'm going to grab this. It's a gold sewing needle and tailoring tools so we can change our appearance. Woo! Fun, fun. All right, so from here, we go back to the first step. Back to the beginning. Okay, now that we are at the first step, once again, we're going to go talk to Vare here.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale. And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold. My sincerest congratulations. But how did you find the Round Table? Oh, you don't have to say it. Before, the Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
We'll say I'll fly straight and true.
Then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join
Vare
the
has
Round
his own
Table
quest
proper, you
line
must acquire
later
a
on,
great
so
rune and request audience with the 2 fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the Tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
okay. Now we're gonna head east to the Dragon Burnt Ruins. This is going to give us a very cool dex weapon if you're doing a dex build. It's going to be the Twin Blade. So east to those ruins. And there's a couple of shinies here, but the very first thing we're going to do is head over to this corner, jump over the wall. This is not possible to do without Torrent. You have to use Torrent's double jump to do that. There are a few places like that. So just... apologies. So yeah, you just grab the Twin Blade from here. It is very cool. I do not have the requirements to use it yet. You have to be an 18 dex. I do not have anywhere close to that. And plus, we are going with the Bloodhound's Fang for our weapon of choice, but that's where you find the Twin Blade if you so choose. All right, we're going to run around and collect a couple of the shinies. We're going to go down that cave here in just a second. But for now, grab Golden Rune. Just avoid the enemies. If you want, as I've said many times, you can stop and just murder hobo your way through the enemies. But it's not required at all. You might have to kill a couple of them just to get them off your back. You will have to kill this rat. Just as soon as we get out, we get back on our horse. Follow the sounds of the weird chanting down into the hole. Oh, God. Alright, we might have to kill the dogs. Yep. Okay, dog left us alone. Yay. Kill these rats. Because if you started out with the Vagabond class, it's less of a concern. But what we're about to do, the rats will attack you while doing it, and we cannot move. So you want to make sure that the rats are gone, especially if you are any other starting background than the Vagabond. Some animations will give you invulnerability while you're doing them. Opening this particular chest does not. So we're going to get ensnared in a trap. There are a few of these throughout the world. They take you to different places. You cannot leave where they take you to until you find a grace. So it's good to know where they lead to. And this one leads us to the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Once we get out of here, we're going to run. And we're going to run as fast as we possibly can. So what I would recommend, honestly, is unequipping your weapon and shield so that you can run a little bit faster and your endurance doesn't go down quite as fast. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go down the hill. Don't try to grab. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get hit by that. It is very powerful and hurts. I recommend rolling a bit. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to hide in this corner. Okay. And then down here is our grace. Okay, they didn't follow us. That's awesome. Go into this little corner here. Grab your rot grease. And then grace. Yeah, it's made a lot easier when you know exactly where to go, but if you're just running around that for the first time, it's very scary. So we're going to go ahead and equip our weapon back, because we're through the scariest portion of it. We'll take the Beast Crest Heater Shield. A little bit better stats. Alright. Run out this door. And once we get out this door, we can summon Torrent, which is cool. We're going to go south, straight down to the beach. We're going to have ourselves a beach day. We're going to let those guys pass. Do not engage with those. This is an area we should not be in right now, but So you see where that golden path is. That is an invisible scarab. We're going to try to get it. So we got to find like where its path is, and you just wait. Be very patient. This may take a few tries. If it takes me a lot of tries, I'll speed up the footage so that it's not quite so boring. Now, in his walkthrough video, Cowboy got frustrated with it and decided not to mess with it and come back for it later. We're gonna try it. We'll see how many tries it takes. All right, it should be coming back around. Nope, missed. All right, a little bit further back, so we have a little bit more time to prepare. You can also equip a different weapon, something maybe with a little bit longer reach, or a wider arc. Honestly, like even something smaller that you can just go a little bit faster with also works. Like the Redubia dagger stabs very, very quickly. So, okay, here it comes. Got it. Nice. So yeah, it's all about timing and just trying to figure out when to swing. It's a pain in the butt. But we got that. So we're going to go southwest to a Grace. Grace is in the middle of the rot swamp. You will not accumulate rot in this swamp as long as you are on Torrent. However, those geysers will still mess you up. So just be cautious. But if you're careful, you'll be all right. Okay, and then we're going to mark where our map fragment is. We're not going to go there just yet. Instead, we're going to go straight west. For anybody doing a sorcery build, this will be for you. We're going to go to these ruins over here. We're going to equip our lantern. There we go. And there are a couple of things over here. The Street of Sages Ruins. So up here, we get the Perfumer's Garb or the Traveler's Garb. And that's if you're doing a perfume build. The perfume build is kind of like you're mixing potions and concoctions. And this, you don't have to go inside of here. You can just grab it from outside, which is great because there are evil plants in there. They will kill you. Okay, got that. Now we go down to a cave for a magic spell. Magic spell is kind of a redundant phrase, I guess. We're going to go down for a spell. We're almost finished getting dressed. This is just about it. So anybody who is getting tired of just running around grabbing stuff and not... oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, we can handle this guy. God, that bleed proc is so crucial to everything. One thing you might not know, while you are mounting your horse, you are invulnerable. So you have a few invulnerability frames, which is very handy for occasions like that. If you're in the middle of a group of enemies and you just need to get away from them, that's how you do it. Mount your horse. All right, so we're just going to run around for a minute, see if they de-aggro. Yep, they did. That's awesome. And now we're going to go down to our Grace, or our map fragment, rather. Go this way. Be mindful of the poison, because it takes forever to go away. And we don't have a lot in the way of healing flasks just yet, so... Alright, grab this scarab along the way. He's very, very visible. Ah, this one's one of the ones that moves around. So, with these, there are two approaches. You can either hit them from afar if you have a ranged weapon of any kind, which I do not. Or you can sneak up to them. Some of them you can ride down on Torrent. So we're going to try that. Oh, well, it helps if you have a weapon out. Oh, this might end up killing me. Ah, I keep missing. Okay, got one. Needs one more hit. Now, these are frustrating, but in my opinion, not as frustrating as the fully invisible one. Okay, we got it. And do not engage with that guy. Just run. Again, we should not be here. We are... Oh, yep. And that's why. But that's okay. Dying is okay. Because we don't have a ton of runes. We don't really need to worry about that just yet. So, yeah. I'm not very concerned about it. We might grab our runes along the way if it's convenient to do so. But we're mostly interested in grabbing that map fragment and getting out of here. So we're going to go and see if that fella is still there. He probably is. Oh, no. Okay. So we don't want to be in this area. That looks like an invader. Anytime that you get knocked off... Yep. Anytime you get knocked off your horse like that, you're getting invaded by an NPC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the Scarlet Rot build up and just kill me. Because... Oh, or actually, I'll just let Millicent kill me. We don't want to fight Millicent right now. Excuse me. So, yeah. So from the swamp of Aeonia from this grace, we're going to travel west like we did. This will avoid the NPC invasion. If you go west and then kind of circle around. So now that we're at the Street of Sages ruins, we can then head towards our map marker, and we should be able to skirt around where Millicent invaded. Up this hill. You're finally out of the rot part of the swamp, which is nice. Go up the hill to our map fragment. So another thing about these markers, if you want to get rid of them while you're riding through the world, just ride through them and they will disappear. All right. So we've got our map fragment. We've got the scarab. Northeast along the road. And there will be a grace site. Kind of off the road a bit. Where are you? There it is. Okay, grab our grace. Just in case anything aggroed to us. Let's see here. So northeast along the road, north to grace. So actually, instead of like looping all the way around to where we need to go now, we're going to go back to the Summon Water Grace. And then northeast, mostly east, along the road to a church. So it would be this church, I believe. So northeast. Through Summon Water. Avoid the Mariner. We're going to come back and kill him before too long. Don't fret. It takes a little while for him to get the hint that we're not fighting him. Now with This church, we do not want to go in from the front. We will trigger an NPC invasion. So you want to actually loop around the side. So go up the rocks, around the edge. That NPC invasion will mess you up. Just grab these goodies. Okay. And then we got our grace. And then we're going to go east. Up the rocks. Towards a big old lava wall. So this way. And we are so close. Just about done. Got another grace site right up here, which is good. See those giant birds? Those are fun to fight. So we can grab this shiny. If the bird aggroes to us, that's fine. We can always trigger the grace. All right, from here, go northeast along the road. Past a whole horde of undead. And again, you can kill them if you so choose. But we are looking for a larger goal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually, oh well, you can either go quickly or sneak. Cowboy went quickly and ended up getting killed because he went for the shiny as well, the scarab. I'm going to go quickly and not try to go for that, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, grabbing the greatsword here. Ooh, so it looks like only one of them has noticed me so far. Okay, now they both. See, we do almost no damage to the scarab, but the dogs do a significant amount. Oh, we're so close to killing the scarab. See if we can get it. Yeah, we did. Whirl o' Flame. Okay, cool. And that's it. We're done. So we could just run away long enough to de-aggro them or jump off a cliff and die. It doesn't really matter. We are finished with getting dressed. Finally. Don't stay in this area for too long. Trust me. All right, give it a few seconds. Wait till the music dies. We're actually gonna hide. I think we might need to run further. Until the battle music goes away. There we go. Okay. So we head back to Roundtable Hold, and that is it. We are ready to actually get started in the game. So thank you all for sticking with me. Thank you for being patient. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Next episode, we will actually start into the meat of this game with a fantastic starting setup. So until then, I hope y'all are having a real nice day. I'll catch y'all in the next one.